going all the way back to the suicide conversation we were having. During that summer, this past summer, it was on my mind, but I wasn't banking on it. Like, as a producer, that's a thing. Producers have this all the time. Placements exist, but they might not get dropped.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. They might not get dropped. And, mind you, this is like, she had just got signed. She had FNL. She had Tomorrow. I'm like, man, she going crazy, but where is the song? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm like, she not going to drop it. She not going to drop it. God is not going to let her drop it. She not going to drop it. And I'm going through stuff. I ended up actually going back to my hometown. Started getting into like some real stupid situations, and it was just bringing my energy down, and I just wasn't in the place that I was, that I wanted to be financially, physically, home-wise, stability. Like, I kind of lost everything after my shooting situation.
Yeah.
So, mind you, I hadn't worked a real job since that situation either. 2 years ago, I lost my last job. I was working for FedEx Drive, and from there, I was forced to be in the studio every day. Mm-hmm. I couldn't walk. I couldn't get up. I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah,
and bills had to be paid, and my son had to be taken care of. So I forced myself to stay in the studio, and it was probably the best thing that's ever happened. Yeah.
Keep you out the streets for sure.
Yeah, and in the middle of that process with all this crazy stuff going on, and me thinking about that song I dropped, and I just wanted some type of change to happen. And I was just so low. My engineer was working at my studio. Shout out to Second Nature. Mm-hmm. My engineer was working in my studio. I'm sitting here popping the pills back to back on the phone, just doing it. I take one, probably 10 minutes later, take another.
Wow.
10 minutes later, take another. Not really feeling it. I'm so on them.
Yeah.
And I probably got up to probably like nine of them. And by the time I couldn't feel my hand, I couldn't pick my phone up no more. The person I was on the phone with hung up the phone with me. But my engineer was still in the room mixing. And I passed out. Normally, if I'm on Percocet, he'll be like, "Hey, Aray, I'm finna ready to bounce, bro. You need to get up and lock the door." But I couldn't get up. I couldn't move. And he just got, like, I don't know, God was in him. Because he could have left me still there. Probably could have locked the door. I couldn't do nothing. And some just told him not to leave. He got in his car, sat in there for about 5 minutes. And some just told him not to leave me. And I woke up in the psych ward the next day.
Wow. In Texas or Mississippi?
In Mississippi. In Mississippi. And you know what's crazy? When I was in the hospital in Jackson, the nurses and the doctors knew who I was. Like, they listened to the artists that I was working with in my hometown because they was their neighbors.
Yeah.
So they're like, you make music for Vegas, you make music for Nico, you make music for Backdoor Sam.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. They like, what the hell are you doing in here? And then, I kind of give them my background. I kind of let them know what I got going on. And the nurses and the doctors, it was like all of them just came in the room to come speak to me. And every single one of them knew who I was. They knew who I was from working with the artists that they know. Some of these people who went to school with these artists. These artists are older than me. And I made a name for myself in my hometown. Being on the radio as many times I have. I probably was the first producer to ever bring the North, South, and the West Side together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That was a big thing. That's a real big thing. For any city.
Jackson, Mississippi.
For any city to have a bunch of
It's real segregated like that? For gangsta shit?
Yeah, on some gangsta shit. Like, I don't even like to say it like this out loud, but, it's some South Side niggas that don't fuck with North Side niggas. Yeah. Some West Side niggas don't fuck. It's stuff going on. So, it's any city, you know what I'm saying? But to see 3 of the top guys that people look at in their side of the town come together, it kind of forced everybody to come together a little bit.
Hey, it's your girl Jazzy K from Super Tight TV. We want to thank everyone who's been watching and subscribing. And if you enjoy this content, please hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
No, I'ma get some game tuned in with Super Tight. Yeah, I get the low from Big Bobo from the front seat, not no photos.